Welcome back to Working With What You Have. My apologies for missing a week or two. My dog's health went in decline and we had to take him to the vet, and unfortunately we had to put him down. So thank you for your condolences in advance, and there will be a tribute video to my dog coming up either before or after this video. So now let's get on to what we're doing here. What we're doing is my Parmesan crusted chicken. It's not my Parmesan crusted chicken, mind you. This comes from Hellmann'S. I watched their commercial one day, and the Parmesan crusted chicken that they have on their commercial is quite tasty. I've done it their way. But of course, I can't just do it their way. How can I? Of course not. I personally like to use Cane's. Hellmann's mayonnaise is just as good for this, but my personal preference is Cane's. Now, what else am I getting? Oh, that's right. Chicken for market basket. It's probably a little bit too early to take that out now, but hey, it's already there. Oh, that's right. And you can't have Parmesan crusted chicken without Parmesan. And if you're wondering what Parmesan I use, this is the Parmesan cheese that I use in any of my recipes. It's affordable, it's tasty. Is it as good as the Parmigiano Reggiano from Italy? No, it's not. It's not nearly as good. But in a pinch, and I don't have a lot of money to spend, this is pretty good. This is very, very good. So this is the one I like. This is what I like. Oh, hold on. There we go. I'm shining the light. No, there we go. So this is the Parmesan cheese I like to use. Okie dokie. Okay, so we got everything out. We got the microplane for the Parmesan cheese, which is how I like to do it. And yeah, I'm probably going to use this whole chunk of cheese, this whole chunk of Parmesan. Is it good? Well, probably not, but as in, is it good to use this much Parmesan? Like I said, probably not, but that's what I like to do. Okay, this is not going to work. This is me showing you that if you grab the wrong bowl, that's what's going to happen. Thankfully, I have the right bowl nearby. There we go. All right. We might save you. We might save you for later. Okay. Start with a bigger bowl. There we go. All right. Okay, so what's good about having these little bowls? Man, I almost made that mistake. What's good about having these little bowls is you gotta separate a little Parmesan off to the side. Why it's called Parmesan crusted chicken. Okay, so we're back. This is just the breadcrumbs that top it off at the end. That we don't need that just yet. We'll just put that in here. Don't forget your cooking spray. Okay, I'm glad we got that taken care of. Where's that bowl? Bowl that I put over here, like a meathead, comes back because you want to put some of this aside. That's to top it off when you're done. The rest of this is going to be mixed in the mayonnaise with rosemary, thyme, and the garlic. So what you do now is you go and get the garlic and whatever herbs you're going to use. For me, it's 2 pieces of garlic. This is the idea that Cook's Country showed me, and it's a great idea. Nice and frozen, they're ready for you whenever you want. Rosemary and thyme. I'm just gonna if this looks like it's cold in your fingers, it is. Sneaky, sneaky. I grabbed this while I was over there. Okay. Your personal preference. Now they have actual like really good instructions on the Hellmann'S website. I have checked it out. I do not have a link down below. I apologize about that. But in future videos, once I get rolling with that, I'll start doing that. That's right. Thyme and rosemary. Thyme is pretty easy. As you can tell, I'm really good at measuring stuff. All my measurements are just basically guesstimates. Big old guesstimates. And if they look like they've been in the freezer, well, they have been. That's right. Just make sure you put your stuff back. I love not having to scream and yell. Not the camera anymore, that's kind of nice. So, thyme is done. Now it's for rosemary. Now if you're going to do what I do, with this, make sure you have a really sharp knife. Because if you don't, rosemary tends to fly all over the place when you start chopping it. So, round 2. Okay, now the rosemary is done. Now we are going to take, throw that stuff away. Take this, pour that in there. That's the thyme in there. Garlic in there, that's why you got the rubber spatula. So you can get all the garlic because it's pretty much liquefied by now. There we go. Okay. Dump this out. Now, just to let you know, if you use garlic in anything like I just did in the mincing of it, actually use the microplane. What you want to do is you want to make sure you rinse out anything that had the garlic on it, anything that had the garlic in it, because this will stick like a son of a gun. It really will. You want to have all the flavors in there. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, that's to let you know. That's what it's supposed to look like. All the herbs mixed in, along with the garlic and the Parmesan. Now's the time we get the pan ready. You don't need that much, but this thing's running out, so. Now this is why I say to wait till the very end. See, I chopped up the herbs, got all that out of the way now. Always do a smell check for your chicken, always. I don't care if you just bought it that day and you're going to cook it right then. Always check. So now we got the fun part. Well, we're just going to put this off to the side. I don't have a lot of off to the side places I can put it, so I didn't want to block my my camera. You just want to kind of defat the chicken. There's like little, like little stripes of fat right here. Just cut that off. I mean, you really don't need it. It's not gonna diminish the flavor of the chicken. But it's just a few little things that you might want to do. Then you cut the tail off down here just to make sure that the whole piece of chicken is pretty much as even as possible. Now there's really not much you do with the chicken. My personal preference is you alternate them, fat side, fat, just that's how I do it. Do it any way you feel comfortable with. There we go. Oh, look at that, it's a gear. Okay, then we cut some of that off. Now these pieces I'm cutting off, I'm not saving them, but they are good to save for stock. That out of there. Yeah, see, that's the best part about this recipe. You really don't have to do a lot to the chicken. You're basically just adding flavor to it. You don't have to beat it up or fillet it or any of the other fun stuff. And what I like to do is I like to cook this at about 400 degrees. The last time I did it, I cooked it at 400 for about 5-6 minutes. And then I dropped the temperature and I also dropped the pan in the oven down to the next level and cooked it for, I believe, 375 for 25 minutes. As usual, the instructions will be up on either side of me. It'll be either here or here. Not only the cooking instructions, but also the reheating instructions. And you don't have to measure these out too evenly because we're going to do something probably a little weird. A little bit of water. Now what this is going to do is going to basically give your fingers non-stick, and you don't have to worry about the stuff sticking to your finger. Well, not too much at least. Now, the reason why I said to get this is because this, now you can use the back of a spoon, it'll work. Dab your fingers in the water. And remember, you wash your hands before you're cooking, so your hands are fine. Just make sure after you do this that you don't lick your fingers for any particular reason, because that's a possibility that you can get salmonella, that wonderful dance team that's inside every piece of chicken. Okay, so that's all with that. Dump that out. Rinse off the fingers. And we're back over here again. Now the really simple part of this. Now, if you want more Parmesan cheese, you can, by all means, go right ahead. If I had my choice, I'd really load it up with Parmesan. And I think I may have to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to shave some more Parmesan right over the piece that you're doing. Little extra. Little extra. Little extra. Little extra. There we go. Okay. So, let me put the Parmesan back. Now, I'm using a 1/3 cup measurer, but it's less than that. It's about quarter cup. And that just sprinkles right over the top. Now you may or may not use it all. I don't know. Depends on the person. Like I said, my recipes are very open to adjustments. I have no problem with any adjustments. And that, my friend, is what it looks like up close. As I put the rest of the bread back. Actually, you know what? Okay, so that is the Parmesan crusted chicken before it goes into the oven. I set this at 400 degrees and it'll be going in for about 5 minutes. Between 5 and 8 minutes. Okay, so I'll set it for 8 minutes for that. In the meantime, I will set for about a half hour. So I will be seeing, most likely you, because I won't need this my second camera. I'll see you in about 8 minutes. Take a little look-see again. Okay, so there's the chicken on the second shelf. It was on this top shelf. I spun it around, put it in the second shelf, and the reason why I'm saying all this is because I forgot to turn my digital audio recorder on. I'm still learning to remember that. And then put you back. So like I said, I have just reset this for 10 minutes. It's now down to 8 minutes, so it should be ready in that amount of time. All right. Hello, people. Welcome back. It is now about 20 minutes later. For you, it's only a couple moments later. Excuse me while I just adjust my camera here. There we go. All right, let's take a little look-see, and here we go. Here is my Parmesan crusted chicken. Now this is probably going to temp at like 170. I really haven't got it down pat yet. So this is going to be like a 170 deal, probably 178. Now I'm just checking to make sure everything is copacetic. That means okay for you smart people. Alrighty, hit 165. Depending on what you're going to be using, probably about between 10 to 15 minutes to prep, maybe up to even 20 minutes to prep. You want to make sure that the oven is heated up correctly, or at least properly. That was my Parmesan crusted chicken. Once again, creating something out of nothing. I had chicken, I had some herbs, and I had some mayonnaise. That's it. And of course some Parmesan cheese. A few little techniques, a few little pieces of skill, and this is what you can come up with. And this is good any night of the week. It's absolutely delicious. So my name is John. This is Working With What You Have. Get out in there, create something, anything, food, vlog, create something out of wood, metal, plastic. Just get out there and create. And sooner or later, you'll get a bunch of friends together that also like to create, get together and have some fun. And I'll see you next week. Don't forget to put the sign that says, there it is. Thank you for watching.